Morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. AGBA. Right, I've just sent the link out now, guys. We'll get started in a few minutes. AGBA is running. AGBA. There's that break that I was mentioning, 110. Wowza. Does it have more news from yesterday? Well, nice move on that. This was yesterday's mover as well. Hassie called this one, was a nice call. AGBA, I'm just trying to find it. Here we go. Yeah, this was a very, very nice move on this. Let me see. Wait, why is it running? Let me just have a double check if there's any news or something. Board. Oh, here's the news here. Interesting. Good morning, guys. HUBC go. Keep this AGBA running. I'm going to keep this on my, I have it on my watch list somewhere. There it is. So I'll just keep this on my watch list now. HUBC, is it going yet or not? No, it's just chilling. Needs to wake up. Wake up. VWAP, 90 minutes. It actually looks pretty decent. I like it. Oh, he's pumping it? All right. But I had news, AGBA news. I don't know when this news was. Has agreed a value combined 4 billion trillion. Right. Crazy move. Makes sense though. I don't know who Moon is, but good luck to Moon. I'm not really too worried about this R-Wood because I don't like to play stocks that are over around like $10. Just takes a long time for, normally what happens is when they're those, I'd say like $12, $13, is 5% moves take a long time. Just dependent on really what the volume is like, but getting a stock at maybe around $2, trading those top gainers are a lot better because you won't be waiting as long, in my opinion. But it also just depends on the volatility. ZCMD, this one was nice. So this one here, what we had on the setup, what I gave it to you guys on Twitter as well in the Discord, I gave it to you guys like this, right? So this was a bullish pennant, which is a bullish continuation pattern, meaning you expect price to break out, right? So you can clearly see what happened here, right? This is what it did. It broke out here, right? There's a bullish engulfing candle, broke out. And then look what happened. It retested this trend line and it went up. That's why before this move happened, I drew this because this was my prediction of what's going to happen. Predicting that it was going to break out, which it did, pull back to around support here and then retest up. So once this pulled back to around here, 260, it ran what, 20%, which is a very, very nice move on that. But that was the move on ZCMD. At the moment, you can see there's a lot of resistance here around $3. I just have 305 because that's where candle hasn't broken above. But I'm going to keep an eye on this because this is ideally what we want to happen, right? Same thing as what happened here. Remember this, right? This break and retest here and a run up. Now with this one, we wanted to break above here, run as high as it wants, pull back to around this level, retest, and then push up. That would be my prediction once it does break above. So hopefully it breaks above that and then pushes all the way to around 330, then comes down again around that $3. Maybe look for entries around that level. That is what I like on it. AGBA, this is how I'll do my levels. I'll go to the 4 hour and then I just look left. Well, we have these levels right here. So we have a resistance here on the 4 hour. So that's 150, and then you have 166, and then we'll see what other levels are in the way. So we have 166, we can use here, what is this? And then we can use all the way up here. But we'll see if this thing gets to 220 today. Maybe, who knows? Very big move though. But if it's getting pumped, it won't last long, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, we'll see. We will see, we will see. So here, I'll just put these on for you guys. AGBA key levels, AGBA key levels. So let's see. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. ZCMD is crashing. What is it crashing into? Another car? TWG, let's have a look. Let's have a look, let's have a look. So TWG, I'm not interested until it breaks above this level. 242. Because I know this is resistance. You can have this level as well, but I don't really want to wait that long, so I'd rather prefer to see if we can break above here than maybe get a nice push, a little 5%. Guys, I will tell you a secret about stocks that no one knows. Are you ready? Stocks go up and they also go down. So look what has happened. It's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's coming down, and then what? It might go up. So everyone freaks out when the stock is going down, right? But do you understand why it's going down? It's because I have this line here. If I removed this line, if I didn't have a purple line here, it would have gone up. But I have the power that I can just draw a line and I will pull the stock down. No, I'm kidding. This is resistance. $3, 305 is resistance. That's why it's rejecting. It's coming down. Where is it likely to come down to? Probably around here where this demand zone is as well. There's a demand zone here. So around here. This is where it's likely to pull back to. But shouldn't be freaking out, guys. Stocks go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. If a stock doesn't go up when you buy it, right, it's probably because you bought the top and you're chasing. But everyone starts freaking out when a stock goes down a couple percent. Relax. Relax. This one, it is still bearish, this one, but it's holding support. So we can do this as, we can do a demand zone here. Use this level. Make it a little bigger. Let's put it here. So this can be your demand zone for now. So instead of me drawing something like this, right, a support level, right, like that, a line, I do a demand zone because it gives you a zone of where buyers will step in. But otherwise, if you have a support line, most people will try and wait for it to get to exactly here. But if you give it a little zone, it gives it some room for you to actually possibly look for entries. That is where buyers step in. They buy at the demand zone and they sell at the supply zone. That is usually what happens. That is usually what happens. SINT. SINT is like 4 or 5 cents. I know it's running, I think, again. This is my 1 hour chart. It's a very nice chart, but it needs to get going. So hopefully it breaks out. It's expected to break out based on these technicals that I have here. It's in a demand zone, which is your 1 hour right here. It's in a falling wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern, meaning price should do this and then maybe come down a bit. Hopefully it doesn't, comes up, retest, and then up. So that is it. So we're expecting a breakout on this. It is Friday, so we're not too sure what will happen, but that is what is predicted on a larger time frame. So maybe next week it'll go. I know it ran already this week, but that is what I have. This one, MNDR, these are your levels here. It's extremely bullish. I don't think it's had a red day in one day. On what? Wednesday, Tuesday. But very, very bullish chart. Look. Straight up. Straight up. These are your next levels here. 22, 24.15, and 26.60. AQST, sorry, I missed it. AQST. AQST has low volume, but at the moment, all I would do is, I don't know what's going on here, so where is the resistance? Rejection once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Therefore, we know, very simply, to explain this to you guys. Look, you ready for this? We know that if the price gets above 451, that price is more likely to go up, right? We need it to break above, retest it, and then go up. If you are going to try buy now, this is probably the worst decision you could make, is buying here, because every time it comes here, look what happens. Buy here, comes down, buy here, comes down, buy here, comes down, buy here, comes down. Unless it breaks above and then it retests, then you can maybe look for an entry. What's your stop loss and take profit? So pre-market, I use 10% of my account and I have a 7% stop loss and my first target's 5%. The reason why I have a 7% stop loss is because I'm trading with much smaller size, but when I trade for intraday, so meaning when market opens, normal time, I simply have a 5% first target. So whatever I buy at, 5% is my first target, 3% is my stop loss. So that means usually if I lose one trade, I just need one trade to make it back. 1 to 2-ish risk reward. It's like 1 to 1, whatever it is, 1.9 risk reward. But yeah, that's simply how I do it. And I don't full pour. I don't trade with more than 25% on my account per trade. So if I have $1,000 in my account, I don't go in with more than $250. My daily goal is 1% on my account, which is 5% a week and 20% a month. So if you have $100,000 in your account and you are making 1% a day, which is $1,000, you are making $20,000 a month. If you have $100, right? You are making 20% of that, which is $200. Quick maths. CISS. So everything is relative. Don't compare yourself to big accounts because you will get caught and you will just keep blowing your account. Focus on just percentages. Do not focus on the dollar amount. If you focus on the dollar amount, you're never going to be very happy with the amount because you always want to make more and more and more. Focus on the percentage. This is a strange chart. I don't know. I think Zach Morris is in this trade, so be careful. Be careful. Pump is paradise. See a chart here, demand zone. Let's do a 4-hour demand zone. It tried to reverse yesterday, I know that. Was it yesterday? I think it was. I charted it for you guys yesterday on Twitter. Someone in the Discord asked about it, and then it started moving. I will post this. So Sis is in demand zone. How is the daily on Clove? I used to trade this during COVID. This was a good start. You be the judge. Was close to breaking $1, then failed. It is nowhere near $1, brother. It's annoying, but I don't know why this thing's getting wrecked so much. I have no idea. Look at this overall trend. I don't know. Look at this. The stock is so bearish. Look. It just keeps coming down. So I don't know, unfortunately. I don't know when the time is for this thing to reverse or whenever it's going to actually do something, but it does not look good, unfortunately. TPET is here. TPET, this is a prime example of no trade zone. This means do not touch. Do not touch. Why are you going to buy a stock here when there's resistance and it keeps rejecting every time? Wait for it to go above, retest, and then you can look. This is also going to just move whatever is going on with the Israeli attacks, okay? So obviously when there is war, the oil prices go up, And that is why TPET is running, because it is petroleum, it is oil. Same as Indo, same as HUSA, IMPP, there's a bunch of them. But this will only move when the tensions are going on. So if you want to keep the news on in your ear, when you hear something bad, it's probably a good time to buy oil. That's kind of how it works. But for me, I don't know, I don't trade those kind of plays. Too difficult. I can't trade, it's not based off technicals, unfortunately for me. EasyGO, reverse split. Someone asked me this one yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what is going on with this one, but it does not look like anything. So here, just make it very simple, right? Identify what is going on. We identify that there is a range. So we know that in this range, we do not want to touch it because we don't know what's happening, right? We know though, right, and I can tell you this, that if it breaks above and it retests, there is a high probability it will go up. If you want to make money and have a high probability setup, then you're just gonna have to wait. But if you want to go to the casino and gamble, you might as well do that instead of taking this trade. So you have to wait for 216 break, unfortunately. That's how I see it. HUBC. HUBC is moving. So this is another one that's moving with war. This is an Israeli stock. So rightio. Let me see. Beacon. Why is everybody talking about Beacon? Is there the apes and cults on this stock, or what on earth is going on? Why is everyone talking about the stock every single day? People spam this ticker at me about 100 times. I'm not even kidding. Please do Beacon. Beacon off. There is your Beacon. I don't know. Nothing on this, bro. I would avoid this at all costs. I'll just say uptrend to make it clean and easy for you. CGC might run today. It's weed. It's 420 tomorrow. So yeah, up to you what you decide on that one. It's just I don't know. I mean, it will move. It moved yesterday, so it's Friday today. I'm not too sure. Like if it would run today and then till Monday, I don't really know, to be honest. If it was during the week, it would be a much better idea what would happen. But for now, it's just difficult, in my opinion. So this one, SMFL is nothing. It's just literally at support. Nothing here. I don't have any prediction for SMFL, unfortunately. My prediction is that it's not going to do anything until it breaks above that purple line. CGC is right here. CGC is here. So look, this is my prediction. I'm predicting since it broke out, which was yesterday, I gave you guys a chart here. I gave it at like 670. It went all the way down even here. Then in the demand zone, then bang, it's retesting this trend line. And now my prediction is that it will go up, but I don't know. AGBA is probably the most solid setup for now. Yes, they ran 157%. I think this was the one that ran like, wasn't this up like 200 something yesterday? Yeah, this thing ran 200, no? Yeah, this was the play. This ran 200 and something yesterday, and then look. So we can look left. 160 was resistance, and then 150 was the resistance. That is what we have on that. Redwood. I'm not going to use this play. I think I'm just going to delete it since it's such a high play stock. WLGS, this is a sub $1 play. I'm not interested in it, but if you want to look, all I would do is simply wait for the downtrend. If the trend breaks above, then what I would do is I would enter. Right? Because I don't want to be entering if it keeps coming down like this. Every time it gets the trend line, rejection, 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 rejection. If it goes above, then I know it will probably keep going up. So that is how I would approach this setup. SPCB, look at this, like low volume. You see these dotted candles? That just shows there's a lack of volume. It is up 16%, but at the moment, 4-hour chart, same thing. Make it easy and clear. It is in a downtrend. If it breaks above, then maybe you can look for an entry. TPET, yeah. TPET is just gonna run where whatever's going on with the war at the moment. Oh, Beacon's shorted, that's why. Let me see, is there anything else moving? Let me refresh the top gainers. We have CHRO. Oh, CHRO. Someone asked me to look at this one earlier. It wasn't running, and then, oh no, it's not even moving. So there's not really too much to look at for setups on my behalf. The only one I would really say is we have ZCMD and HUBC and AGBA. Those are kind of the only plays that I have to watch at the moment. There's no top play. I don't know which one's the best. I don't know which one's going to run the highest. I don't know. If I knew, I would be running to a bank right now, asking for $1 billion loan and putting all that money in that trade, and then I would let the money talk. Why? Soup, I don't know if you're joking, bro. I don't know if you're joking. So I will just avoid the question. I will avoid it. Best pick for today. I hope I answered your question, Sanil. I don't have a best pick. I never, ever, ever have a best pick. I can tell you something though, that these plays on the left-hand side are all setups that I do like, but which one is the best? I don't know. I have to wait for my setup that fits my strategy, and then once it works, I will get in. DJGT, wowza. This is this DWAC renamed? Yeah, this thing might get pumped. What about fun? These are your levels on this thing, by the way. These are your levels on here. Right here. Patience. Exactly, guys. I took one trade yesterday, and all I needed was patience. Soup, I'll answer your question. You asked me YouTube versus meets. Why do you use meets when you do live trades? Because live trading is for Discord members, where I give the alerts, the stop loss, the entries, the targets, everything. Give all the education there, and that is what the people pay for. Here, I just simply share charts and setups and talk about the market before the market opens. But I know you know that, so just wanted to clarify in case you didn't know. CCMD is right here. So look, it's in that demand zone now, and maybe it will continue up. But $3 is the only entry I'm looking for. If it breaks $3, maybe I will look. Maybe I'll be interested. But now, I don't know, nothing for me now. Sorry, nothing for me on that now. Did it have an offering? Oh no. Big level here, 150. See, it's rejecting. Yeah, AGBA, Hollow was, it's on my watch list today. I'm actually gonna move this up. This was my only trade yesterday. I literally took this trade. Here, look, I'll show you where I took it. You wanna see something? I even gave it to you guys on Twitter, look. I think it was over here somewhere, like this. 290. Yeah, it was here, look, so I did this. Let me try and find it actually. Reason for alert, I'll tell you now. Here, look, so I took this yesterday, so you guys can see why I alerted this in the Discord, right? So, where's the red? Okay, so it was here. I'm just trying to copy this chart that I have so I can show you guys. Oh, it was up here to here. And then down. And then I had this, was it down to the bottom? Yeah, it was like this. I don't know why it looks a little bit different, but This was obviously before this happened. It was over here where we entered. But what I did was I did this. So I had my bullish pennant, right, which is a bullish continuation pattern, meaning you expect price to continue going up. And what happened was we entered, I think, a 277 was my entry. So my entry was around, I'll show you like this. So 277, and I alerted at what time? Let me try and find this. Let me go over this quickly with you so you guys can understand. I got in at 57.50. Oh, that was late. So market opens here. 77. So we got in here, around here, right? Once we entered here, this was in a bullish pennant, and it was also in a nice demand zone here, which was this. So once it came into this demand zone and it closed above, I looked for my entry here. 277 was our entry. Stop loss was 266, which was 3%. So our stop loss was around here, like this. And then my first target was 290 from what I remember, which was around here. So you can see simply how I traded this was my usual go-to setup, right? So you can see here, all I did was on this, I have my demand zone, I have my stop loss, and this was my entry here, let's put this yellow. So I entered inside of this bullish pennant. I waited for it to come down to this trend line, which it did. I waited for it to close here with a green candle, and then once that happened, I entered, and then up it went to take my 5%, and that was it. The rest was history. But yeah, I'd keep it on watch because it did run yesterday, so everyone could see it on YouTube. Yeah, so what I do is I just do YouTube for 30 minutes before open, so everyone from Twitter, whoever, from Mars, the moon, the galaxies, wherever they want to be, they just join this and we just chat and talk and discuss. And then all the education, everything, Discord with alerts, target, stop loss, that is just for private members only. So whoever's in that Google Meets is in. Rightio. What else is moving? Is there something else moving? I'm going to go over my watch list and then head into the Discord. TPT, Diox, on CARV, CARV. Anyone in this thing? Not interested. All right, so obviously one of the top plays will be AGBA. It ran 150% yesterday and also 28% today. So expecting continuation. ZCMD is doing exactly what I expected. Someone was freaking out when it dropped down here, but look, it pulled back into exactly where I wanted it, to demand zone. Probably would have entered here, bang, up. HUBC, this is just dependent on whatever's going on with the Israeli situation. TWG, I'm not really too fussed about this because it's not doing anything, to be honest, but just have on watch. Around 6% yesterday and then 5% again today. Hollow, I'm keeping on watch because this is possibly a mover today. YYAI. YYAI. Ooh, this is a good one as well. This used to be a runner. I'm gonna keep, yeah, I have it already. This is a, look at this chart. I remember charting this. Look at this. Big red level here, but it looks very good. I like that one as well. USEG is just oil. So whatever oil plays are doing, they will just follow together. Yeah, so they're going to be up. Look, the rest of the oil plays are probably up. They all just simply move together. Indo, Husa leads right now. So they're all followed together. Curiosity, why do you only take profits at 5%? I don't only take profits at 5%. I will tell you a secret what I do. If I buy 100 shares at $2, okay, all I will do is when it gets to my 5%, I will sell at least 50% of my position. So if I bought 100 shares, I will sell at least 50 shares at 5%. If the stock runs another 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200%, I still have that remaining 50%, and I will just keep scaling out as I go. So usually what happens is when I'm up maybe 20, 30% on a play, I probably only have 10%, 5% left, and then just have my stop loss wherever I'm happy at. But it's always move my stop loss to around my entry. So I just always secure at least 5%. And when it gets to 5%, I move my stop loss to around my entry. And then whatever the stock does, if it keeps running, fantastic. I'll just keep scaling up profits. If it comes down, I just lose nothing because it hits the remaining 50% that I have, hits my stop loss, which is at my entry. So I made my 5%. I hope that helps. All right, guys. So I'm going to head into the Discord. We've changed up quite a lot of things in Discord now. We're putting a lot of education into it, which is great for you guys to learn. For the Discord members, I hope you guys are liking it. We're putting in a new bot today, or Sunday, sorry. So it should be up and running. I know the Discord looks a little bit different, but you guys will get used to it. For those who have joined, I know someone joined before the YouTube. Welcome. I've sent you a link to just go through one of the channels. Just go on the start here and you'll be able to follow through. If you have any questions about the Discord, feel free to ask on Twitter. I'll get back to you guys throughout the day. I'm only trading for an hour today because I have some other commitments to do since it is Friday here in Dubai. It's already 5 p.m. so my weekend is pretty much started already. But I trade for an hour with the members, live trading, and then I have some commitments. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll try share some setups on Twitter before I do finish for the weekend. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and weekend. I will see you guys all on Monday. I've just posted the link there if you want to join in the Discord. Yeah, so starting, start of the month. Yeah, we're only having 5 spots each month. It's going to be locked, so it won't even be on our page anymore. But regardless of that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you all weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Thanks again for support. See you Monday.